How your prospect mind works.
I am going to tell you why your prospect ignores your posts, even if your product is excellent. And you are not going to like the answer, but it will set you free. The truth is this: your prospect does not care about you, or your product, or your company. They care about one single person in the world, themselves. And that, far from being a problem, is exactly the key you are going to learn to use today. We are going to enter their mind and discover the 5 truths that move everything. Once you understand them, you will never write the same way again.
Truth 1. They only think about themselves.
Your prospect is the main character in their own movie, and you, for now, are not even in the cast. When they see your content, their brain asks one single question in less than a second: what does this have to do with me? If the answer is not immediate, they keep scrolling. The how. Stop talking about your product and start talking about their life. Instead of "our shake has 21 vitamins," say, "Do you reach 6 in the afternoon with no energy left for your kids?" Same solution, but now they see themselves reflected.
Truth 2. They decide with emotion and justify with reason.
This is key. Nobody joins a business because of the compensation plan. They join because of what that plan means. Freedom, pride, no longer asking for permission, proving something to themselves. The decision is born in the heart. Then the head looks for data to justify what the heart has already decided.
The heart decides. The head only looks for the excuse.
The how. First connect with the emotion, the dream, the fear, the desire, and then provide the data. If you start with the data, you are speaking to a closed door.
Truth 3. They run from pain and move toward desire.
Every human being is moved by 2 forces: getting away from what hurts and moving closer to what they desire. And, normally, pain moves more than desire. Your prospect does not want a product. They want to stop feeling tired, stop barely making it to the end of the month, stop depending on a boss. The how. Make a list of your prospects' real pains and their deepest desires, and build your content around them. We will work on this deeply in Module 2, but start observing it now.
Truth 4. Their brain blocks everything that smells like a sale.
Here comes the best analogy of the lesson. Your prospect's mind has an anti-spam filter, just like your email. That filter is trained to detect and delete, without them even thinking about it, anything that looks like an ad. Ask me for info. Offer of the month. Change your life today. Straight to the trash. And there is something else. People hate being sold to, but they love buying. The moment they feel you pushing them, they close off. It is a reflex. But when they discover something by themselves, they defend it as if it were their own idea. The how. Do not sell, provide value, and let them be the one who asks. The content that gets past the anti-spam filter is the content that teaches, inspires, or entertains, without asking for anything in return.
Truth 5. They do not act until they trust.
Your prospect can watch your content for weeks without giving you a single like. It is the silent audience. They watch you, evaluate you, and silently decide whether you are trustworthy. And only when trust reaches a certain point do they take the step and message you. The how. Be consistent and coherent. Trust is not requested. It is demonstrated over time by showing up, contributing value, and always being the same person. Every post is a brick in the wall of your credibility.
Translate it into your content.
Look at how the same message changes when you speak to your prospect's mind instead of your own.
Common mistakes.
Talking about features instead of transformations. Nobody gets excited about an ingredient. They get excited about how they are going to feel, starting with data and the business plan. That is speaking to the head before touching the heart. Confusing silence with lack of interest. The silent audience is the one watching you the most. Do not quit because of a lack of likes. Trying to convince. Convincing activates the anti-spam filter. Your job is not to convince. It is to attract the person who already has the problem.
Practical advice.
Before posting, read your text out loud while putting yourself in your prospect's shoes and ask yourself, would this speak to me? Would I feel understood or sold to? If you would feel sold to, rewrite it from their pain or their desire. That one filter is worth more than 1,000 techniques. Now you know how your prospect thinks, feels, and decides on the inside. In the next lesson, we are going to see how all of this translates into the real world of social media. The new buying process, meaning the exact path a person follows from discovering you to messaging you asking for information.